Bluehost is a famous name in the hosting world, but let's see if their popularity is deserved, what their pros and cons are, and how much it really costs to use. 1. They are recommended by WordPress as a top. 2. They are part of a giant conglomerate called EIG, which explain how they host 2 million websites. But that popularity doesn't necessarily mean it's the best hosting provider for you. So let's first see if their prices are good value or not. The Bluehost plans all include unlimited bandwidth and at least one free domain for one. They come in 4 kinds of flavors. Basic is good for one website and one domain. You can store up to 50 gigabytes, which is pretty generous. Plus is the same. But with unlimited websites, domains, email accounts, and storage choice, Plus is the same as Plus with an extra backup feature, which I'll discuss in the security section later on. Finally, Pro gives you higher server performance and bigger databases. Beware that even if it says unlimited, each tier comes with a maximum amount of files you can host. The limit is very high and mostly to stop file sharing. Now, the main thing to keep an eye on are the renewal prices. The first term is always cheap, but expect to pay up to 50% more thereafter. You'll also have to pay the term year in one go, so multiply every price you see here by 12, 24, 36 to get started. So multiply every price you see here by 12, 24 or 36 to get started. Note that I'll only be looking at shared hosting plans in this video, but Bluehost also has more advanced plans for power users like VPs or dedicated servers. Bluehost offers a pleasant user experience with easy navigation and clear menus. My only qualm here is the number of things they're trying to sell to you all the time. Just look at this page. Most of it is ads. In fact, you always have to stay vigilant around Bluehost because their upselling attempts are everywhere. Even when you sign up, aside from that, this cPanel, which was updated in 2009, is nice and easy to use, so well done to the design team. As you can expect, it lets you manage all the files on your site, which you can upload via FTP or secure FTP on your main. There's also over 100 apps you can install, including Drupal, Joomla, Magento, amongst others. Let's see how to install WordPress with Bluehost for a long time. Bluehost was the only provider that let you do a one-click install of WordPress. Many more providers offer it these days, but it still works great here just to make sure you delete any unwanted plugins once you are done. Bluehost only creates 3 regular backups of your site: one daily, weekly, and monthly. I'll be honest, it's not really enough to feel safe. If you need more peace of mind, you can purchase their site, Backup Pro ads. In terms of security, however, Bluehost does well, offering SFTP as previously mentioned, as well as PHP 7, HTTP 2, and a free SSL certificate via Let's Encrypt with every plan. And Bluehost also offers a bunch of paid add-ons you most likely don't need. We ran in-depth performance tests of the most famous website hosting, and I have to say, Bluehost is a bit of a mixed bag in terms of uptime. No problem. The sites we tested were live over 99.95% of the time, which is okay. Beware that unlike other providers, Bluehost doesn't offer an uptime guarantee. Speed results were a bit more concerned. With an average of 3.32 seconds to load this, put them far behind many other providers. And to behind the 3 seconds recommended by Google, I'll note here that they only have one known location for their servers based near the company headquarters in Utah. That could be an issue for some users. Bluehost support, unfortunately, is also one of the company's shortcomings. You can contact them via live chat and phone, but I often found myself waiting for 20 minutes or more and the answers were rushed. So, Bluehost worth it for hosting your website or not? Let's start with the pros. If your website deals with heavy files like video, the unlimited storage and unmetered bandwidth could help you save money. The uptime is not bad, so your website won't be down all the time. The prices for the first year are ridiculously low, but they do skyrocket after 12 months. But in spite of these benefits, I would probably recommend looking at other providers. Here's why. Bluehost support is probably one of the worst I've ever had to deal with. It can get frustrating trying to avoid accidentally buying extra products from them. A bit like when you buy a plane ticket with a low cost airline. If you want to feel safe and secure, you'll need to purchase an extra backup ad on the page. Loading speed was a bit worrying for me, especially if you want to rank high with search engines. So, there you have it. Want better recommendations? Use about one features. Leave a comment below.